Hello. You're early today. You usually get back at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
I know, but today I left the office at 4 o'clock.
Why?
I went to the shops. I bought a present for you. Look.
Oh, that's lovely.
Hello? Excuse me. I'm busy. I'm working.
Good evening, Mr. Matthews. Are you busy?
Yes, I am busy. I'm working.
You always work late.
No, I don't. I sometimes work late. And I sometimes go home at 5:30.
Your secretary goes home then, but you don't. You stay in the office.
Sometimes, but not always. And I won't come into the office tomorrow. It's Saturday tomorrow, and I never come into the office at the weekend. I usually stay in bed on Saturday morning. I get up very late. Ah, how nice.
You look tired. Shall I make some tea for you?
I prefer coffee. I sometimes drink tea, but I usually drink coffee.
All right. I'll make it for you.
Hello, Francis Matthews here.
Hello, Francis. It's Arthur. What are you doing in your office?
I'm working. I often work late on Friday. I'm busy.
Come and have dinner with us tomorrow.
Sorry, I never go out on Saturday night. I always watch football then, on television.
Would you come next Wednesday?
Just a moment. I always watch football on Saturday night. Always. I usually stay at home on Sunday. Usually. I often go out on Monday night. Often. I sometimes go to the cinema on Tuesday night. Sometimes. Yes, Arthur. I'll come to dinner on Wednesday.
Your coffee, Mr. Matthews. Black, with sugar.
Thank you very much.
What would you like? Beer?
No, not beer, thanks. May I have a gin and tonic?
Of course. A gin and tonic and another half a bitter for me, please.
Certainly, sir. Do you always come here at lunchtime?
No, I sometimes go to the restaurant downstairs.
This is the City of London. On the left is the Bank of England. That tall building straight ahead is the Stock Exchange. It's one of the busiest places in the city. I work there. I'm a stockbroker. I buy and sell stocks and shares. I look at the prices. That's important. And it's important for me to know what's happening in other parts of the world. The Stock Exchange was a place of business for men only, but now women work in the Stock Exchange too. There are a lot of interesting people in the city. I see them every day, but I don't wear a hat like that. In the city, you can see a lot of businessmen and Rolls-Royce cars. But you can see things like this too. These horses are starting their day's work. They pull the beer carts along the streets. Listen, the sound of horses in the busy streets of London. You don't hear that very often, but these horses do a very useful job, and, of course, the tourists like to see them. They often pass the bank in the morning, and I see them on my way to work. The beer carts take beer to the pubs in the city. The men take off the barrels and the horses have a rest. They need food, not petrol. There are a lot of markets in the City of London. This is Leadenhall Market. It's a meat market. There are always a lot of people here at lunchtime. They come here from their offices to do some shopping. It's time to go home. At the weekend, these streets are empty. I leave the office at 5 o'clock. Sometimes I take a taxi to the station, and most people like to buy an evening newspaper. I never come to the City of London on Saturday or Sunday. At the weekend, it's always empty, and the streets are quiet.
What you writing?
A story. I often write stories. Like this.
May I read it?
Yes, of course. It was a dark night. I was with Dr. Watson. We walked down the street and arrived at the door of number 73. Mrs. Harris opened the door. We waited outside.
Please, come in.
We went in. Mrs. Harris closed the door.
Oh, sir, you're too late.
Where is your husband?
Over there.
I looked at Mr. Harris. I went to him. He was dead. Mrs. Harris watched me. Dr. Watson watched Mrs. Harris.
Did Mr. Harris drink beer?
Yes, sir. He usually drank beer.
But tonight, he didn't drink beer. He drank wine. It's 11 o'clock. Do you often have dinner late?
No, sir. We usually have dinner at 7. But tonight, we went to the theatre.
Look! Do you play this?
No, sir. My husband sometimes played it, and I listened.
Then listen now. They listened. I stopped. I sometimes work late. I sometimes work late. I worked late yesterday. I worked late yesterday. I sometimes write stories. I sometimes write stories. I wrote a story yesterday. I wrote a story yesterday. Yes. I wrote this.
Italy.
Do you like Italy, Arthur?
Yes, we went there on holiday.
When did you go there? When did you go there?
We went to Italy last year. We went to Italy last year.
What did you do there?
We went to the shops.
What did you buy? What did you buy?
I bought some wine. I bought some wine.
Where did you go this year?
Look. We went to France.
What did you buy in France?
I bought some wine.
Yes, we bought some wine.
I went to France last year, and then I went to Italy. But this year, I stayed in England.
What did you do?
I made some wine. Look. I make wine every year. Oh, would you like some?
What did you do on Saturday?
I went to the football match. I saw Arsenal and Liverpool. It was a good game. Did you go?
No, I didn't. I usually go to the match, but last Saturday I took my family to Brighton.
I'm back. I've been to the shops.
What did you buy?
I bought a skirt and some shoes. And this bag, look.
Very nice.
And it wasn't expensive.
Did you see the football on television last night?
No, I was out. I always go out on Mondays.
2 halves of bitter.
I didn't ask for 2 halves of bitter. I ordered 1 half and 1 gin and tonic.
Sorry, sir. I'll get the gin and tonic.
In this program, we learned always, usually, often, sometimes. When did you go there? We went to Italy last year. What did you buy? I bought some wine.
This wine's very nice, Francis.
Have you got another bottle?
Yes, did you bring another one?
Yes, I brought 2 bottles. And I brought this. It's a story. Another story. Goodbye. How about it, I said, just for the time being. She said, well, I rather fancy you as well. So I said, well, it's been a very slow week, and I'd rather... Gave me a big kiss.